up as well? Welcome to Kingdom Influencer. I hope that you guys are doing well. I am just about to get home, so this is why it's safe for me to record and just drive. But this morning, God reminded me how He is not a God to be put in a box, right? He's not a God to be put in a box, and however He wants to work things out, He will do it. And He asked me a question. He said to me, if I were to present someone to you and say that this person is your kingdom spouse, but let's say that they are not ready, that they still need some work in them, right? Would you accept this person? Are you willing to wait the time that needs to be waited, for this person to reach their full maturity, or for them to complete part of their journey with God? And God reminded me how He is not a God that forces anything to us. He doesn't force us to do anything. He doesn't force us to take on anything. And even though He may have a plan for you, for me, even though He may have a spouse prepared for us, it's still a choice that we have to make. We still have to make the choice of whether we will accept this person, whether we want this person or not. Just because God has presented someone to us, it doesn't always mean that we will accept it. We want to believe that we will accept it, but when we look a little deeper and we see what God is really presenting to us, then we wonder, will I be able to handle it? Is this what will be really the best for me? And sometimes we are getting raw people, like how there are raw products and then you work with the raw product to become something beautiful. You work with that so that it can become something sometimes to your liking. I don't even know how to word this because I want to be very careful with my words. But the point of this all is that, God asked, will you be willing to wait? Will you be willing to wait? And this is what I ask you as well. If God presented someone to you and they're not 100% how God has shown you this person to be, or God has shown you the end result of this person, and right now they are very raw, right now they are very uncooked, are you willing to wait? Are you willing to still choose this person and take the path, go on this journey with them, knowing that it won't be easy, knowing that it's going to be a little difficult, but are you willing to? Are you willing to? If God presented your spouse to you today and they are raw, they are not cooked, what God has showed you about your spouse is not in the right now, it's not the present, it's the future. Are you willing to wait? And that whole desire of marriage, is your desire of marriage, how do I say this? The desire of marriage, is it the desire of wanting to get married right now? Or is it the desire of going on the journey that leads to the marriage that God has for you? And I say this, I ask this because this is something that I've been speaking a lot to a friend of mine, that we want the acceleration. We have heard, I have given the word of acceleration, but the word isn't for everyone. That's why, a lot of people say test the word. God may have marriage in store for you, but there is still a process. There's still a process for you and your spouse. So those are the questions, that God asked me, and this is the question that I wanted to share with you guys. This is what I wanted to know from you guys is, number one, are you willing to go on the journey, however long it may take. And is a desire for marriage to be right now? Or are you also willing for the desire to be the journey that you will be on? Maybe you will meet your spouse now, but the wedding may not be now. Maybe you are a vital piece in his life to help him get to where God needs him to be. And because of him being raw, because of him or her, not being cooked, not reaching their full potential in Christ, not to say that I have reached our full potential, but I hope that you guys understand what I'm saying. What if you are a part of that and you need to go through the highs, the lows, the dips with them? Are you willing? Are you willing? Am I willing? Am I ready? Have I prepared myself in that sense? Have you prepared yourself in that sense? So, yeah, that's just something I thought about right now, that I've been thinking about ever since, the Lord placed this in my heart. And right now, I just felt like sharing with you guys. So let me know. Um beijo. Bye-bye.